Um, Hello everyone. Welcome to the Pan African Alliance Network. I am just your humble host, Kifaro. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the past week I've been trying to look into the Pan African Parliament. Trying to get some sneak, what's it called, a sneak peek into their policies. Lately they have been trying to give the impression that, well, we have everything checked. Now we understand the purpose of the Pan African Parliament and we're on the right track. But really, so I was just looking at them and I saw some really disturbing things. So I decided I'm gonna share it with you.
The feedback
Let me just go back.
this
Sorry.
parliament, I think, is moving. The feedback that we are getting already, not only from even outside,
Okay. He said the feedback they're getting already, well, the feedback. This is the legislature of the African Union, for God's sake. Why do you need feedback? You're making decisions for your continent. You don't need people giving you feedback. So if you're telling me you're waiting for feedback, what is it, some kind of an online store? Are you selling a product that you want people to buy? This should be you making decision for your continent. So if you're waiting for feedbacks to make decision for the African Union, then that is a little bit disturbing. Let's keep going.
people are now very optimistic about Pan-African Parliament.
Oh my God, yeah. People.
We need now to live according to those expectations.
Okay. Once again, you're expecting people to make you build a parliament to serve your own people. You want them to validate you that you're doing something good for your own people. This is disturbing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
We defined our road and our direction. We held our workshop. We did our reviving, renewing, repositioning. And indeed, we are repositioning. And we want to move in.
Okay. Sorry for cutting this video short. Look at these people. I always talk about the nonchalant attitude of African politicians. Look at there. These people just relax. They don't even, to me, I may be judging them wrongly. They're not listening. They're not attentive. They're not there. It's just that the behaviors, if well, we just need to represent and go there, maybe have a cup of coffee together, just represent my country, take some notes, then I leave. I don't see them as people who are really interested in what they're doing. And this is the legislature of the African Union. They should be making laws that's going to affect each and every one of the on the continent. So, do you really want people like this to be making laws that's going to affect your life on the continent? I don't think so. Let's keep watching and listening to him. He's going to shock you all.
With a better image of this parliament. And as individuals and collectively, wherever we are, let's make sure that we are perceived as a new parliament and we move on. And members should always be reminded that we are the ones who make Pan-African Parliament work or break.
Okay. So he's actually reading a script. How can you be reading something that you should feel it, you should know it's not working? You're reading a script about telling people how to be committed to an institution that the whole continent depends on. That to me is completely wrong. He said there should be even way that people gonna believe in them, because they are the ones that would decide if the Pan-African Parliament is going to work or is going to break. If that decision lies in your hand, why do you need for reviews? Why do you want people to rate you 1 star before you do your work? You don't need them reviews. You just need to do what is necessary, what is important for you to do. But if they lack that, if they lack the ability to do that, they can't do what they don't know.
The way we behave, I'm very happy. The numbers
Okay. Sorry, please. Listen to this. He's happy that the numbers. Okay, let me not lie. Okay, just listen. Maybe I'm talking too much.
On this day are quite, if I compare sometimes to some of the sessions in the past, on the day like this one, those who know, there would have been half of what is here today.
Okay, so this is what I'm telling you guys. He's happy that people are turning up. Is this some kind of a class reunion that you hope that people will come? I don't understand. He says the number today are better than the numbers we need to that we had some other times in the past. So during the past, no one was coming to the Pan African Parliament. So who was making the laws in this Pan African Parliament? This is disturbing. So when he says, "I'm happy that you showed up," so it seems as if it's, as I said, a class reunion that people might come and people might not come. This is the legislature of the African Union, for God's sake. It should be serious, and people who will not come in this kind of a parliament should be sanctioned. Let's continue.
The number is good, and we need to encourage and motivate those who are here. And I want to be very bold and say we have taken your names.
Come on, guys. They have taken actually the names of attendees, of people who are coming to the Pan African Parliament to make decision for the African people. They're happy, so they've taken the names. They're gonna give them some incentive. Thank you for coming. This is a joke. This is a joke to me. So when I insist that we need our own PA network, we need to override these things, because some of these people are just opportunists. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know why they're supposed to be there. They're just representatives of their countries. That's why someone will not care to go. If actually you really believe you have to make decision that's going to impact people living in the continent, you shouldn't you shouldn't expect incentive for you to go to the Pan-African Parliament. This is just a disgrace. I just hope this is a joke. Let's continue.
I have the list
Okay.
of people who have persevered
God.
to this hour.
Okay. It's even going to give people who have persevered. So people don't even stay. Maybe they come, they sit for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, they get bored and they go away. So they need to take your list and give people, they need to take list of people who persevered to listen to whatever they want to say. Maybe it's just boring. And let's go ahead. This is just so shocking for me.
And I want to be very honest. There are people who attended for 4 days, but they want to say, Mr. President, there's a trip to Brussels. Why am I not on the list? You go.
Okay, this was the funny part. So people only come to the Pan African Parliament if they know they're going to have a free trip. Yeah, he said the people who just come for some few days and say, "Oh, there was a trip in Brazil. My name was not on the list." They just want to go hang out in Brazil. Maybe go look for some of this. I don't know what people go to Brazil to do. Yeah, he says going to be honest. You just come here because you want to go on some trip, some safari trip or some exotic trip for you to have fun. You're not going there in the capacity of an African Union member of Parliament of the Pan African Parliament. You're going there as an individual, just who's just going to have fun. Let's listen to him.
To Brussels, but you don't even attend the sittings.
Yeah, they don't attend.
Mr. President, there's an election observer mission in Equatorial Guinea. I want to be there. But you are not even in this room now.
Look, just listen. This is some kind of a college reunion. No, we want to go on an excursion, and if you don't come, if you don't attend meetings, you're not going to go on the excursion. And if you come, you're going to go on the excursion. This should not be a parliament who is in charge in making decision for the entire African continent, ladies and gentlemen. This is not happening.
No, these are facts that I think we have to caucus chairpersons, we ask you to nominate people to go.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what I was talking about, you know. So we at the PAA, that's why we insist that we need real politicians. We need people that are going to represent Africa, people who really have African at heart. We don't want these opportunists, people who only come to the African Parliament if they need to go to a trip, if they want to have fun. We as the Pan-African Alliance, we need everyone on board. We need to go out there, go meet young people, encourage them to bring them in politics. Then we have to build this Pan-African conglomerate. If not, you've seen for yourself, this is the Pan-African Parliament of the African Union. They make the laws, but they are not serious. They don't come, they don't listen, they don't stay in this parliament to make laws. So we can't trust them. So if really this group of people are the same people you want them to make decision for your continent, then we're on the wrong track. On this Saturday, we're going to have a live stream about the structure of our PAA. So we're going to go in depth to tell you how we've structured ourselves, and we're going to eliminate some of this mess. Until then, please stay tuned and see you later. Bye.
Joa,